Hi guys, Pete from Into the Review here, and today we'll be having a look at gyrating hamsters, which is basically a card game. So what you can see in front of you now is everything you get in the box. You get a double-sided instruction leaflet, so that is all there is. It's not heavy on the rules, nice and easy to learn. The box, everything comes in and fits into, as well as the dice. Very brief instruction cards and the deck of cards you actually get to play with. So we'll clear this up a little bit just after showing you what you do get. We'll start with, before I get rid of these cards, these literally just tell you, if we can get the good reflection there, how to win. There's two ways of winning. You have 16 hamsters in your horde or 9 hamsters of the same clan, which I'll explain. Then it tells you what you do on your turn and the types of battle you can do and clan battles. So we'll put them to one side for the minute. We will move the instructions so we get a nice clear, we'll keep that in shot like that. So what you do to start with the setup, I've already shuffled all these cards, but just so you know there's no messing around. We will deal 8, so we're set up for a 2-player game. We'll deal 8 cards to each player. And that is where we will then keep our deck up there, which you draw off each time. Now, what we'll do to start with, we will have a look at the cards and just admire this absolutely fantastic artwork they've got on each card. And as I'll just show you the whole hand here. So as you can see, you get different colour cards. So you get the blue clan, which you would all stack together. You've got the red clan, the orange clan and the green clan. And here we have a gyrating hamster, which can be used in 2 different ways. It can be played as a wild clan hamster. So if I say to win, you'd need 9 cards of the same clan. So you'd need 9 blues, let's say. So you could put that into that clan to count as one of the blues. Or you can discard the card and steal 1 hamster from each player's horde. So if you're playing obviously 4-player, you would steal 3 hamsters from each of your opposing players. And then you get action cards, which all have the very easy self-explanatory message on there. This one's exchange 1 horde hamster with another. So if you have one that you don't need, you can swap it out and get one that you do need. And some of these cards have extra abilities on there, which you'll see there, part of the orange clan, the heavyweight hamster, says play an extra card per turn when you have 2 of these. So what that means, if you have 2 heavyweights, then when it comes around your turn, you normally can play 2 cards per turn, 1 clan hamster and then 1 action card, or yeah, gyrating hamster. So you always play 1 clan hamster and then 1 extra action card if you so choose to. So if you can manage to get hold 2 of those heavyweight ones, then you can play a 3rd card. And also, if you see there, the Hollywood one is play an extra card per turn when you have 2 of these. So if you had 2 Hollywood hamsters and 2 heavyweight hamsters, you can actually play 2 extra cards. They count, so they tally up rather than just having 1 extra and that's what counts as 1. You'd then be able to play 2 extra. There's also cards in there which lets you draw an extra card, which is part of the green clan, the hippie hamster, I believe. If you have 2 of them, then you can draw an extra card. So if you've got 4 of those cards, you can actually draw 2 extra cards per turn. So obviously the more you team these cards up, the more you can do each turn. But that's a very basic, very quick look at the cards themselves. Very good quality, nice, thick, basically playing cards. And there are other cards in there, which we'll set this hand up first and we'll see if we've got any in the other hand, and if so, I will show you what to do with them. So what you would do to start with, player 1, you'd pick 3 clan hamsters to place down upwards so no one else can see what you're playing at the very beginning. So we do that first for that player as we look through the other player's hand. It's got an action, it's got blue, a green, so you've got another Hollywood There, another heavyweight. And here, yeah, it's all pretty much standard cards. This is what we wanted. The Chaos card. I'm trying to get so there's not much reflection. Now these play immediately when drawn. This is a Feast or Famine Chaos card. It says all players must roll a die. An odd roll, discard 2 Horde Hamsters. An even roll, play 2 Clan Hamsters. So pretty much self-explanatory. So if you've got your hand there, if you roll an odd, you have to get rid of 2 of your already face, or when these turn over, but already face-up cards on the table. Or if you do an even, then you get to play an extra 2, so an extra go. But if you're drawn that on your starting hand, you have to discard that, shuffle it back in the deck somewhere, and you can shuffle them around, and you draw another one to replace it. Which I've got a gyrating hamster, which works, and this here is an attack hamster, and that can be anything with attack. Is all written down the bottom there. What they do, gyrating, what clan they're in, everything else. The attack hamster can be played after you've played your clan hamster on your second step, where it says play a clan hamster. On your third step of the game, you can, if you want, play an attack hamster, and this gives you a special ability, which is blind draw 1 card from each player's hand and place them in your hand. Different attack hamsters have different abilities, so you just have to read the card as you go. But for this one, we will, obviously you want to get the ones which have extra, let's get them in shot, sorry. Extra turns. This one here is play an extra card when you have 2 of these, which I don't have 2 of them yet, but you play them down to hopefully draw another 2. Like that. So then they're all turned over, and then when you're ready, the rules suggest, let's move all this over a bit so I've got a bit more space here. The rules suggest the person who's had the most pet hamsters start first, or you can roll a die, or you can think of any fair way on who wants to start first. Then once that's decided, everyone turns their starting deck over. Then player 1, which will start with this one over here, would draw 2 cards, which would then go into the deck. So we've now got 3 gyrating hamsters, which is quite good, for they can go, I say I can either play one, option 1, yeah, plays a wild hamster, so you can get more hamsters on the deck with those, or I can discard it and steal a hamster. So if there's something here that I want, which there is, the heavyweight, so I can make 2 of them, then I could discard that as my other turn and go from there. So what we'll do, we'll play a blue hamster down as a clan for my first step. My second step, where you can either play an action, a gyrating hamster, or an attack hamster. For this one I will play a gyrating hamster, and I will discard that to steal this one. So therefore on my next turn, this ability doesn't activate until the next turn, so I can't obviously play an extra card now, but when it's my turn again I will then draw 3 cards rather than 2. And then step 4, the final step, would be battling, which we will go through very quickly now and just show you that. So if I wanted to battle, there are certain rules, but a one-on-one I can battle any card with any card. So I could have my red clan, the hangry hamster, battle. I could then select the blue one, which I would want because I would want that to match up with the other Hollywood one for an extra card per turn. So let's say we'll do that. So we draw a red and a blue dice, 1 and 2. I lost that battle, therefore this card goes over to that player, and that is very simply how to battle one-on-one. Now what they call a clan battle, right now, if obviously I can't do that now, but if I was going to do that instead of that one move I just done, I could say, as there's only 1 of them and 2 of these, I could say I'm doing a clan battle on the blues, in which case this team here would roll 2 dice for both of his players, and you don't add them up, you just take the highest score. So my highest score is 2, which is a very bad roll. 2, so that's a draw. So we go again, 5 and a 5, it's a draw. There you go, 6 against a 4. So there, if I'd done that, I would then have won that blue. That way, which is sensibly I should have done that rather than the single one against a single one. But that's the tactics to weigh up. So that'll be end of this player's turn. Then it would then go on to the player over here on the left, which to start with you would draw 2 cards, and you'd have to play a clan hamster, which I've got a few blues, so I might start playing them down on that one. And then you could play an action card or a gyrating hamster. Let's choose a card from another player's hoard from then to discard. So I would play that into the discard, and then as he's got 2 of these, or I've got 2 of these, I would then say you discard that. So that goes into the discard pile. So therefore, now you won't draw 2 extra cards. Now the way to stop that happening in the future, if you can get to, you can either get certain cards, as I'm not going to play a whole game, this is just showing you what you can do. We will just find very quickly, there you go, a Hercules card hides and protects 2 of your horde hamsters. So if I wanted to protect them, I would put that over to the side, and then no one can take them or attack them or do anything with them. Hercules is protecting. Or the other option is if you can get them out before anyone tries to steal them, we will just find another one. He must be in here somewhere. There we go. If I had 3 heavyweight hamsters, then there are certain rules, which it says here on the sheet, because when a player has 3 of the same hamster in the horde, so that's 3 of the same name, so 3 heavyweights, they become safe from actions, attack hamsters, and cannot be battled. So any actions like then, I can, when I just played then, choose a card from another player's horde and discard them. No one can make me do that when there's a set of 3. And the same goes for a set of 4 as well. But set of 4 is slightly more powerful. But set of 3, they can't be battled, so no one can actually attack them. So once you've got 3, they are safe. There is no defeating them. And if you have 4 of the same, they become safe from actions, attack hamsters, gyrating hamsters, and the chaos card. That is right, isn't it? Yeah, attack hamsters, gyrating, yeah, and chaos cards, and cannot be battled. So there is a card in there which I found out the other night play testing, which I wish I'd have read that rule beforehand because I learnt the hard way. There's one on there called Hurricane, which when played, it says play immediately when drawn. It goes shuffle all horde hamsters, redistribute equally among players, which you basically get everyone's cards and you just deal them out equally, so you don't know what ones you're going to get. But if you have 4 of them, they don't get touched by that card. So there are certain cards which you can play to make safe and build up your team. So that is a very, very quick basic setup of the game and how you play, and a little bit of tactics to as when you would play a card. So really, ideally, let's say you wouldn't want to play that one down first off until you've got 2 in your hand and you think you could safely get out in 2 goes. If you play it down, someone's going to try and steal it from you if they've got one. And the battling is very simple. It is luck of the dice on the battling. But we played 3 or 4 games last night. Each one extremely different and good fun, because you could be winning 1 second and then someone can go and play something like the chaos cards, anything like that, and it just changes the whole game. And so it keeps it interesting and keeps it fun. And also I've just saw that with 3 cards of the same, they're not safe from gyrating hamsters, so someone still can steal a card with a gyrating hamster. Out of 3, only 4 makes them safe from everything. So that is the gist of the game, the look of the game. Let's say very basic to play, easy to learn. And yeah, it comes out on Kickstarter the 9th of May, which I'm filming this at the moment on the 8th of May, as the guys from the Gyrating Hamsters team very kindly sent this over to me last week to have a play with and give my thoughts on. So yeah, it comes out on Kickstarter. I would 100% back this. It's a lovely looking game. It's fast, it's simple, it's portable. You know what I mean? It all comes in a box. Nice looking box, cardboard, well put together. The artwork is fun as well. It's a good fun game. Yes, it's very transportive. You've gone a long train ride. It's nice and easy to play. Not much setup time. And you could be over sort of 20 minutes a game, I suppose. And it's up to 4 players. So a 4-player game would be a lot more interesting, as you're not just attacking the other player, as we only play 2 players. So yes, guys, go check this out. Gyrating Hamsters, Kickstarter from the 9th of May. I don't know the price as yet. I will put that in the write-up. Yeah, please enjoy. Go back them. Thank you very much for watching.